Hey everybody, what is going on, favorite vlogger? I have a question here. Somebody that submitted a question. This is a Danska, and I applaud you for trying to translate what you're saying in English. For those of you that want to submit a question in the future, you can leave it in Danish. It's not that big of a deal. I'll probably just go and use Google Translate or something like that. But I kind of understand the gist of what this person is has written here. I'm going to read it to you because I find this very, very, very important. So let's see here. Okay, this person wants to know. It says, "Hey, favorite blogger, I am in. I'm guessing this is public school. I'm in public school, and I wanted to know your situation on something. I have this. I guess it means person in my class that is not as attractive or smart as or normal as everybody else. First off, you should not be labeling people as attractive or smart because you don't know them as much. But I'm gonna read on and maybe we'll get a little bit more into it. He says here. Where was I at? Okay, says here that apparently this individual is a little bit slow. There are some kids in my class that wants no there excuse me there are some kids in my class that are constantly laughing at them, and I want them to stop, but I'm afraid to approach them because of mopping, which for those who don't know about mopping, it's being bullied basically. I myself am not some big time football. I guess you're trying to say they're not a jock, so they won't go up to these guys and tell them to stop. There are times when we are in group projects and things, and just as a recent, the individuals in the group where the people were bullying her. They weren't touching or hitting her. They were laughing at her constantly, and basically laughing right in your face. How do you? Okay, how do you? I guess that solves what he's trying to write. How do you solve this type of situation? First off, I have a family member that is pretty much physically handicapped. I don't know if you're trying to say that this person is handicapped or not. If they are handicapped, that's one thing. If they're just if they have some type of like Down syndrome or something like that, okay, I can understand where you're coming from. To me, it sounds like this stuff with this bullying is getting a little bit out of hand. From my point of view, I was bullied. I was bullied a lot in school. Believe it or not, you look at me now and you think, "Oh, he's a big dude. Nobody's gonna talk bad about him and stuff like that." I was bullied. I was bullied in high school. I was known for having the biggest butt. Hey, and now that I'm older, guess what? I don't have a big butt anymore, but I was proud of it. I was ashamed of it before, but it's not that big of a deal. But the situation that you're in with this bullying, um, what I would do is I would go to your teacher. Or better yet, if you are afraid that if you go to your teacher and then the teacher confronts these individuals, go to somebody you trust. Go to like your mom and your dad and tell them. And then they can go talk to the teacher. Now, granted, it's not your responsibility, but I do understand where you're coming from. You probably are the type that doesn't like to see people get picked on. And I understand, especially with people that have special needs. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I would just either go to like a counselor or go to the teacher, or even if you really 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 want to be what's the word, anonymous about it, write a letter to the teacher. You ain't got to put your name on it. Write a letter. Write an email. Better yet, write an email. Email is almost 100% safe. Granted, you probably would need email name, but you can always make one by default. And just explain to them, be like, "Hey, look, I don't feel comfortable, with said bullies, de mapper, so and so and so and so. Jeg synes, at det er ikke 100% fair. Hvad skal jeg gøre? Det er ikke ret." Or so. So by just explain to your teacher that this is going on, that individual probably knows that they're making fun of them. And it's sad because I'm in a situation a little bit where I got somebody in my class, these two guys, but I mean, in my situation, these two other individuals, they straight out of high school. And this girl, granted, she's very smart. She's just a little bit lack on the uptake, as to speak. So just I see them laughing at her, and every time she says something, she might raise her hand, and then they turn around and, like, they snicker or they laugh like a good, she probably knows that they're making fun of her. Karma will come and bite their ass in the butt, best believe. So what I would say do is I would contact or notify an adult. Say, hey, look, so and so and so and so, die mapa, so and so and so and so, is a jag, wie ik venen ellen, men as additions they go 100% fair. As a, just explain to them how you feel and tell them that, hey, look, this ain't right, this ain't cool. So just do it that way. If you don't feel comfortable with that, write an email. If you don't feel comfortable with that, write a normal letter. Tell your parents, tell somebody, but it's not your responsibility to be, I guess, like a superhero type to try to swoop in and beat these guys up. So, nah, because violence really don't solve too much of nothing nowadays. In this case, this just sounds like name calling and all this other stuff. As long as they're not physically touching them, you ain't got nothing to stress about, okay? That was it, guys. I just found something that was totally worth vlogging for. To this individual, if you have any more issues, I guess I'll use a disclaimer now. I am not a professional psychiatrist or anything like that or counselor. I'm just giving you my point of view. So if you take that, fine. If you don't, to each his own. Okay? If you guys got any questions or anything like that, like this individual, I don't mind making vlogs about them. Please send them in and I'll read them. This person wanted to remain anonymous. They live in Havana, so I think I know the area where he's from. So yeah, if you just want to do something like that, just send a mail or shoot it on the here on YouTube or either on the Facebook fan page. So favorite vlogger sign out. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this great Saturday, which sucks. But I'm gonna play some PlayStation. No, I don't have Grand Theft Auto. Please don't ask. I don't have it yet. I don't plan on having it until my daughter turns 18. So that's the case. Favorite vlogger sign out, guys. Bye.